guys, welcome to today's video. I am so excited. As you can hear, there is a difference in my voice from my last video to right now. I feel so much better. I stayed home from work for a day and a half and I really rested, and I've been taking my prescription medicine. I actually didn't take it this morning, so maybe I should go do that before I talk to you for like 20 minutes. But I am feeling so much better. I am so excited to be delivering what I've always wanted to make to you guys. So these types of videos I see all over YouTube, you know, they're not really that common anymore, are actual like lip swatch videos with swatches on the lips, which, girl, you know, about an hour ago, I put all of these lipsticks, we'll get into it in a little bit, but I put all of them all over my lips, and then I put makeup wipe, lipstick, makeup wipe, lipstick. Oh my gosh, it was like 36 liquid lips all over my lips, and like my lips are still like kind of burning. So that was pretty painful. But the swatches I'm gonna be going over today are the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream Vault 2. So this is the second vault, and oh my gosh, there are some really cool lipsticks in here. This is surprising, like spoiler alert a little bit. I'm gonna open this up. So this is a little bit of a spoiler alert, but not really. So the back of the box actually has like, quote, lip swatches, you know, like lip swatches on it. Okay, so honestly, like what they look on your lips look nothing like what these pictures look like. It's insane. It's honestly so crazy how they can like get away with doing this. Like, no shade, NYX, like I love your stuff, but it's kind of shady. And you know, lip swatches on like against an actual skin tone is so much different than the swatches against black. But I did want to mention that the majority of these swatches were not the best. I mean, this is called a lip cream, and they were like so patchy and like dry. Like, oh my gosh, some of the this is all supposed to be the same formula, but some of the actual like formulas within are like not the best. So as I go through, I'll show like, ooh, I took videos of me applying and then like the final look on the face. So I'll flash those up as I go through these. But I'm also going to be doing arm swatches just like all along my pale arms, so you get like a good, you know, non-tainted look. And I want to apologize. So I have been sick all this week, so I've been rubbing tissues all over my nose and all around my mouth. So in these lip swatches, my skin is a little bit dry. And as I was wiping off these lipsticks, seriously, I started to take off some of my foundation. So throughout a little bit of them, I did, you know, try to reapply concealer, foundation when I could, but it's a little messy down there. But we have some dark shades, we have some really light shades, so I just want to get into this. So let's get to it. Okay, so as we go through these, I am going in the exact order as they appear here, and that same order repeated on the back side. So this is available at Ulta.com, and it's probably available on NYX's website, but I will link those below. So if you buy from Ulta, you get those sweet Ulta rewards, you know what I'm saying? All my Ulta people. So the very first shade, oh my gosh, such a beautiful shade. This is what it looks like in the bottle, and let's just swatch this on my arm here. This, so as we go through here, look at that. That color is so pretty, seriously. So as we go through these, you know, the nudie shades, the nude pinky shades tended to be the most creamy, and especially ones that had kind of like the cooler tones in them, which is super weird. But this was a super creamy shade. If I remember correctly, this is like kind of similar than the natural shade of my lips. I definitely like the shade, and I will be using it again. And just so you guys know, you don't have to purchase this entire lip vault. If you see a lippy that you like, most likely it's available right now on NYX's website or in Ulta stores or on Ulta's website, and these are so cheap. So these lip creams are super affordable. They're available on Ulta's website and in Ulta stores for $6.49 each, and compared to some other brands, I mean, that's comparable to ColourPop. No, ColourPop is available in some Sephora stores. I don't really go to Sephora. Sorry, I buy from ColourPop's website. But if you really need something in a pinch, you go to Ulta and buy them. They're like super cheap. They're usually on sale. Like NYX always has really good sales at Ulta, like buy one get one, really good sales. Anyway, moving on to this next shade. This is Tokyo, and oh my gosh, let's just swatch this on my arm. This like bubblegum pink color is just like not super wearable for me. I mean, I know a lot of people who can like pull off shades like this. I am not one of those people. It just looks kind of ridiculous on me. So the next shade we're going into is called London, and that is actually what I have on my lips right now. So let's swatch this right here. Oh yes, that is such a beautiful, beautiful, I love it. I love it so much. This was one of the creamier ones, and I love all these nude colors, so cool. So if you look at the back, this is actually so weird. And this is what I want to point out. So this is London on this box. Do you see how like tan and weird that looks? And that's not at all like how it turns out. That's just so crazy to me. You might say like, oh, why are you doing lip swatches on this? Because they're on the back of the box. Like, that's not accurate at all. And I don't know if that the only reason why it appears so light is because it's on a black background. I honestly have no idea. But let's go into this next shade. This is called Antwerp, and this shade is crazy. Yeah, this is, again, I am not like an out there makeup wearer. I like my natural tones. I like my nude lips, you know what I'm saying? But this is so pigmented, they do stain. So just watch out for that. The next shade I'm going in with is Istanbul. And that is a pretty pinky nude shade. I really like that. And yes, I am like so pale. So these look a lot darker than they look in the lip swatches. This again is one of the creamier shades. I really like that. The next shade, I loved it so much. This is Sao Paulo. I really love this shade. It might be a little too berry for my skin tone, a little bit berryer than I prefer my matte lipsticks to be, but I still like it nonetheless. It's really pretty. It's actually turning out to be like really creamy. All of these so far are not super patchy except for London. So the next shade I'm going into is Abu Dhabi. Let's just see that here. Oh my god, it's so pretty. That shade is so beautiful. I'm feeling it. And it is so creamy and amazing, and I just love it so much, seriously. The next shade we're going into is called Monte Carlo. So let's go in here. And this is, yes, the shade is a little patchy, so let's go over it a couple times. This is a pretty berry, like a darker berry color that's right here. This is Monte Carlo. So beautiful though. I love this so much. And I mean, yes, I should be holding up the bottle so like what it actually looks like, because like the bottle looks really dark. That's why anytime you go into like an Ulta or Sephora, like any makeup brands, like the lipsticks, if you're about to buy a lipstick, definitely swatch it to see, one, if it's patchy or if it's too creamy, or you know how it dries, if it's like crumbly, if it's like a matte formula. But also the tubes can be very misleading, especially with NYX, and I know ColourPop is like this. I don't know what makeup brands are actually the most true to tube. Urban Decay is pretty good with that. But yeah, I should actually be showing you the tube next to the swatch. So let's take a look at that too. This next shade is called Milan. This is just like too baby pink for me, and this is weird to me because the tube actually makes it look like a lot softer, but it is pretty bright. It is a pretty bright color. This next shade we're going into is called Zurich, and the tube makes it look like a really pretty nudie color that's kind of pink, and oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. Look at that color. And this is so weird. Okay, this is the tube next to that shade. Okay, it doesn't really look like it. Like, it's more peachy than what the tube even looks like. How crazy is that? Yeah, so these, like I said before, these stain just a little bit. You will start to notice that my lips just do not look like they're in good shape by the end of this video, and please pray for them. They are burning right now. All right, this next shade we are going into is called Athens, and this looks like it's gonna be too light. Let's take a look. All right, this is actually one. Okay, so now I'm seeing it. If you see, like, you probably didn't see, maybe in the lip swatch you'll see it's kind of a clumpy formula. Some of these are like clumpier than others. Like, you'll bring the applicator out and it'll have like little clumps on it, and I guess that helps with the patchiness. But like, usually when I'm applying a liquid lip, like, I don't want there to be like patches on it, and this actually Looks, again, a lot peachier, pinkier than the tube, but I mean, it's still like a really pretty color. Might be a little bit lighter than what I prefer, but it's still really beautiful. This shade is called Cairo. This looks like so light. Some people can pull off like the skin tony lip shades. Oh, this is so creamy, it's so beautiful, but like, that is so light. That is so light, unbelievably light. I cannot, I can't pull off a color like this. It's not very wearable for me, but I'm sure it would look so beautiful on darker skin tones. Oh my gosh, and that was just like one of the more creamier colors, Cairo. Really pretty. Up next, we are looking at Prague. This color is so pretty. Okay, let's do this. Ah, this is so patchy. Why? I wanted to like you. I really wanted to like you. It's kind of patchy. Oh, I just stuck the bottle into the swatch. Oh. Okay, so it looks like the tube and the swatch actually match up pretty well. The tube might look a little bit, no, it actually looks like it's a pretty good match with the tube. So Prague, way to go. Okay, next up we are going in with Canes, C-A-N-N-E-S. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that. This is one of the clumpier formulas. If you see, like, it's getting kind of clumpy, but it is super creamy. I wonder if like the thickness and the creaminess affects how much it clumps. But this is the swatch up next to the tube. Again, it looks like it's just that the lipstick itself is actually a lot pinkier than the tube, you know, than the tube is. That's the only thing though. I mean, it's pretty on par. I mean, after that, it's pretty accurate. And this is the first dark shade we went into. This is Copenhagen. And this is so beautiful. I have a feeling this is one of the patchier shades though. It is clumpy. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, yep, it's pretty patchy, but I mean, it's a really pretty dark berry color. Not grape yet. We'll get to the grapes for sure. But the actual color it comes out at is way lighter than the tube. It's, yeah, it's not really matching up so great, but that's all right. And this is very difficult. The swatches might come out a little crazy because without a lip liner, these darker colors are harder to control for sure. So next up we have another dark shade. This is called Transylvania. So this is a grapey or like a dark violet shade. Let's do this swatch. Yes. I thought the tube actually makes it look like a black. And this is one of the patchier shades too, so it's not gonna look as dark and deep as the tube does. But do you see how that, like, and maybe, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it only has the slightest purple tint to the bottle. It actually looks like it's black. And the name Transylvania would make me think it was a black shade, but this is not black. This is how that shade comes out. It does not look like the tube. All right, next up, we are going into Berlin, which looks like it's straight up brown. Maybe with a little bit of pink in it. Let's swatch this. I have a feeling this is gonna be kind of patchy. Yeah, this is kind of patchy, but it is really creamy. Wow. And that is actually like a really beautiful shade. And look, the tube isn't far off, but it is a little bit pinkier than the tube says. Sorry about it, Nyx. Oh my goodness. Next up, we have a beautiful shade. Budapest. It is a little bit darker. Check out my lip swatch. Okay, it is let's see, it's clumpy. It's okay. It's a little clumpy. Not very patchy though. Do you see that? That's pretty good actually. Yeah, look at that. Wow. That looks really pretty. I don't know how much it actually meets up to the tube. Oh. Yeah, actually in person it looks like, and on camera, the tube is like way darker than what it appears to be, and I'm sure you can like keep coating this on and it'll get darker. I'm not really sure how that would work. Not really, it's just kind of like clumping up because of how creamy and how thick and creamy it is. That's actually disgusting, I'm so sorry. Okay, I am going to go actually on the outside this time just because holding my arm up like this is not the most comfortable. But the next swatch we're going into is called Madrid, and this is a dark, deep red. Ooh, Actually, the tube makes it look like a red, but it actually might be like a berry. Oh, this is clumpy. That's okay. Ooh, that's really pretty. It is patchy. Yeah, this is a patchy shade. But this is really pretty. The tube looks a lot darker than what it actually ends up being. Yeah, the tube is like way dark. That is crazy. Next up, we have Vancouver, and this is, ooh, this is a grape shade. So this is like a blue violet lip shade. Let's go in. Okay, this is kind of clumpy. And, is this patchy? I mean, it's kind of patchy, but I mean, the creaminess, it's like kind of thick, so the patchiness isn't as noticeable. Okay, that's really pretty. I really like that. Against the tube, it looks actually more grape than the tube appears to be. The tube appears to be like maybe a really deep maroon, so like more red, but the lip color actually turns out to be more blue. And next up, we have something that I would not wear every single day or ever maybe. This is a very bright neon purple. This is the shade Soul, not Soul, Soul. This shade is extremely patchy. It's not super clumpy, but it is very patchy. This is the second run over of it, and it's really patchy. Yeah. I don't really like this one. And I remember this lip swatch is just like so dry, so I'm gonna let the lip swatch play first. Oh, this is a navy blue-ish color. It's kind of like blue-green, actually. This is Moscow. Jesus, this is really clumpy, but not in like the creamy, like really good way. This is like super dry application, like super patchy. Like what? Like when it comes out and it's really clumpy, so you see the clumps and it looks darker, but like it applies like blue-green. Do you see that? That is so weird. But here's the tube compared to the actual color. I just think that's really misleading. That's not cool. I do not like that shade at all. I don't like that at all. Next up, we have Rome, and this looks like it's going to be a very beautiful, like deep mauve rose color. Yes, yes, girl, look at that. In one of these shades, this may have been the shade. I might have beaten my lips up so much that this actually looked like the shade my lips were because I had beaten them up so badly. But the lipstick is actually a lot lighter than the tube. The tube is a lot darker. Yeah, this is misleading. Okay, next up we have Dubai, and this is a true brown shade. So let's, oh my god, this is really clumpy. Yuck. Oh, this is so clumpy. But it's actually really creamy and it's not very patchy. Yes, so pretty. I don't think the brown really works with my skin tone, but it's very pretty. This is the color here. This is the tube next to it. Again, I'm sure you can apply a few coats to build it up to the tube color, but it is a lot lighter than the tube shows, for sure. It's gonna take like 8 showers to get these swatches off of me. So these are the last 12 shades in the whole vault. We're gonna start out with Los Angeles, and this looks like the prettiest, literally the prettiest color ever in the tube. Let's see how it applies. Okay, so it's super brown. It actually looks like really mauvey and really nude. It looks like it should be much cooler than it comes out to be. It comes out a lot warmer than the tube appears, but that is really pretty. Next up, we have our second to last really dark shade in the vault. This is Brussels, and this is another like dark violet shade. This one actually is really patchy. Oh my gosh, this is really patchy. How did we get here, Nyx? And this is a really dry application. This is the same as this. Ew, that's so gross. This actually reminds me of the navy blue shade Moscow. This really reminds me of Moscow in the application. It's super dry. Ugh. It might be, the shade might be really pretty, but doesn't really match the tube. It comes out a lot patchier than the tube again. And if these are supposed to be lip creams, then why are they applying so dry and so like patchy? I don't know, that just doesn't fly with me. Okay, next up we have the shade Toulouse. Oh my gosh, and this is like a true like pretty, like cool rosy color. Oh, and it's so pretty, and this is so creamy. Seriously, this is so beautiful. I love this shade so much. I remember on the lips, I almost wore this instead of London. This is such a beautiful shade. It's probably one of the ones that's most like the tube color, seriously, except you would probably have to apply a second application to get it to the deep dark color that the tube is. Oh my gosh, but that is so pretty. Next up, we have a orangey red. So, oh my god, this is really clumpy. And this is the shade Barcelona. Oh my gosh. And that is so creamy, and I'm definitely keeping this. Oh my gosh, this is not patchy at all. This is one of the most pigmented colors in this entire vault. Do you see that? I like, this is huge, and it's not like, this is so pigmented and a beautiful. I love this color so much. This makes me feel so festive with the holidays, even though the holidays are over. Girl, winter, make your red pop, make your lips pop with some red. Oh, sorry. And it is not the most true to tube, but I mean, that's pretty darn close. Look at that. That's really beautiful. All right, and this is like a true orange shade. This is called Dallas. So let's see. This doesn't look very clumpy, which is really good. I know a lot of these are really clumpy. This, again, reminds me of like a super dry application. Just kind of like messed up, because these are lip creams. These aren't like weird ass lipsticks you bought from like. So pretty though. It's just so pretty. It's like this really pretty like orangey peach color. So nice. The tube is definitely a lot darker than what you really get. Look at that. How crazy is that? I'm sorry, like you get half my face in these shots. Like, it's when you know it's time to wipe the swatches off and move on. Next up, we have a weird shade. This is not a very wearable shade to me. This is like a slate gray, like a blue gray. This is called St. Petersburg. And it is very creamy. This is actually one of the creamier shades in this as well, but it's really patchy. It's like really patchy, dude. You know, I like it. It's like not my everyday for sure, but I mean, I pretty much like it. It appears actually, oh, that is so weird. It doesn't really match the tube. It looks like not even as cool as the tube does. Weird. And cool, I mean like the tone, not like, oh, cool guy. All right, we are down to our last 6 shades, and we are starting off these last 6 shades with Cypress. And Cypress is like, I remember putting this on, it's really clumpy by the way, and immediately being like, nope, no way, this is not gonna look good on me, this is not my color. This is like a pinky pink. It's not like a bright pink, but it's like too pink, and this really matches the tube. This is good matching, but yeah, it's not, I mean, it's kind of clumpy, but it's not that patchy, actually. I'm impressed. Next up, we have Lisbon. Very pretty, like gray brown, like really pretty color. This is nice. This is just, again, this is pretty patchy. I mean, I'm kind of disappointed, but whatever. I don't know if I would wear this every single day, or ever, really. I mean, this is just really patchy. And compared to the tube, it definitely comes out like so much lighter than the tube. Yeah, sorry. All right, next up we have a fun color. This is our last dark shade. This is called Las Vegas. This is a green shade, and I actually love this so much. It is so creamy, it applies so easily. I was like feeling it so much. This is nothing like that blue shade, which is crazy because it's like such a creamy application. It's not clumpy, and I don't know if I would wear it. Like, if I had a reason to wear a green lipstick, like this would be the one I would choose for sure. All right, this next shade is called Singapore, and that's another like reddish red shade. It's like more berry and less orange. Definitely has more blue in it than that that other shade, but oh my gosh. So beautiful. Definitely not as orange as Barcelona, like it has more blue in it, but it's so pretty. This is a lot lighter than what you see in the tube. Oh my gosh. Next up we have Miami, which is a dark purple. It actually looks really pretty. I don't know how this relates to Miami at all. And this actually is like not clumpy. It's like a dry application. It's pretty patchy. Ooh, I don't know if I would ever wear this. I'm giving it to my mother. And this is our very last shade. This is Seville. This color is so beautiful, and I bet this lip swatch, my lips look like fried. I'm so sorry. This is actually really beautiful compared to the tube. I mean, it's a lot lighter than in the tube, but I mean, it's still really beautiful color. So overall, I mean, I love NYX lipsticks. They're so affordable and awesome for my viewers out there who are on budget. I understand. I'm on a budget too. Trust me, I'm not famous. I'm not rolling in money. I'm a full-time graphic designer, so that would give you an idea of what my budget is. But this is super affordable. I got this during Black Friday, so it was on super sale. I love trying out all these shades. So these shades, most of them, if not all of them, are available on Ulta's website and the NYX website. So if you see any shades that you want to try out, definitely go into the Ulta store, or I mean, it's only $6.50, so order it online. You know, test it out, swatch it out, see if you like it. Watch out for the shades that applied really dry, or, you know, we're just like, I don't know. If you have a feeling it's not gonna work with your skin tone, just like, don't even try, girl. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching, seriously supporting me every day, and all the interaction on Instagram and Twitter that I get. Like, it's so super cool. I love this. It's starting to feel like a community, like a family, and you guys keep coming back and actually enjoying my content. So super cool. So if you aren't subscribed, please do. Like, seriously, you want to be a part of our family, and subscribing is free. I brought this up a couple times before. It's free, it costs nothing, and you're just gonna have one less step to do during my future giveaways if you subscribe now. Just saying. If you like this video, if you want me to do more lip swatch videos, seriously, leave a like down below. I probably will never do 36 lip swatches in a row again, because my lips are in serious pain. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and enter my giveaway. I didn't say anything about my giveaway, seriously. Okay, so I'm doing a 100 subscriber giveaway. We recently hit 100 subscribers, which has turned into like 150 in like 2 days, which is so crazy. The link to my giveaway is in the description box below. Please read the terms and conditions before entering, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!